How are you doing? Time for another monthly roundup show. This month we've got a special guest, the new UK Carpet Fitter of the Year winner, Dan Evans. How are you doing, Dan? You all right?
Yeah, good to see you again.
And we've got has been, was once.
Forgotten about.
Yeah, no more.
Just another Dan.
Dan Jones, how you doing, Dan?
I'm alright, yeah, cheers.
Are you a bit gutted now? Cause
Nah, I had a good go, didn't I?
Well, what was it, 3 or 4 years?
Yeah.
Besides Tim Nicholas, I think you're the longest.
The longest one, but it took a world pandemic though, didn't it, to get it in?
Yeah, true. Congratulations, Dan.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Was it fourth time in the final?
Fourth final.
Ian James sends his regards. I was on the phone to him this morning, and he said, "Tell him it's about effing time."
Yeah, well, it is about time, really, isn't it?
What you know, the moment they announced it, they said, "And this year's winner is Dan Evans." What did it feel like? Was it like relief, excitement, bit of both?
I weren't expecting them to say my name, so.
Really?
Well, I don't know. All the finalists are really good standards, so you don't know how they've got on or how they've done in the final because you concentrate on your own bay. So I knew I'd done all right. I felt quite confident in what I'd done, but I didn't see down the other end, didn't see next to me, so you don't know how they've got on.
I suppose you're just concentrating.
You're concentrating on your own thing. I mean, when it's finished at the end, you have a look over and you're like, oh yeah, that's a nice bit of work, but you concentrate on your own thing, and if you win, you win. If you don't, try again another time.
Did you feel happier with what you'd done than any other year? That's what I when I'd done it, I just thought, yeah, I'm glad I've been able to show this time what I can do.
Yeah, and this time I was
whether or not it don't matter to me, I'm happy.
I've not messed anything up majorly.
Yeah.
Everything's gone, I think, as it should have done. Yeah, I was happy with what I'd done. The design was all right. I weren't that fussed. If I won, I won. If I didn't, I'll come back again and have another go.
Perhaps that's the attitude to
take,
really.
Like first few years, you think, oh, I really want it. Oh, this is my year. I'm going to do it. But then I think you're putting too much pressure on yourself. And this year, I went for a laugh, nice weekend away in Harrogate, and yeah, I think it took the pressure off and it made it a lot easier.
Ian said that you looked, well, you looked like a different person.
Yeah, I felt like
yeah.
I was as well, so and obviously that helps.
Yeah, and it just goes to show persistent does pay off with it.
Yeah, because there's little bits and pieces.
Little things, isn't it?
It is, yeah, little bits and pieces you pick up every year, or like where you've gone wrong and adapt it for the next time and change what you're doing and
overcome the stresses.
Yeah, you know where you've gone wrong on bits and pieces, but it's just the pressure that you put on yourself. There's not actually any pressure. It's just the pressure you put on yourself to want to do the best. And then you start forgetting things, you get flustered and all that type of thing. But yeah, you're better off just going, having a laugh, see it as a day out and crack on with it.
I know it is hard, but it's not overly hard, the tasks.
It's every day-to-day sort of carpet fitting. I mean, you're fitting carpets every other day. It's just a standard work day. But it's just, you've got the pressure of people watching, hearing what they're saying behind you, and it just gets to you. But then you're better off just getting on with it, crack on. If it goes well, it goes well.
Yeah.
And this year, that's what I changed from any other year, really.
This year they took the staircase out and give you it was the double stick with a border, but you could put your own design in the middle. Did you say you come up with that 9 o'clock on the morning of the competition?
I obviously had an idea of how I was going to do something, but it wasn't till day of the competition, 9 o'clock, I was thinking, right, I've got to try and do something. We had no idea how much carpet we had, how many different colours we had, so you did have to think on your feet and be like, right, I'll just go with this. And even 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm thinking, well, I hope I get this done in time, because I had no idea of time scales of how long it was going to take me. I just had an idea, stuck with it, and got it through to the end, and obviously done in time, and
it worked.
It worked, done enough. So, you don't know what you're turning up to, so you can't be practicing or pre-thinking too much about what you're gonna do.
Which is the same as normal. Most jobs, if you haven't estimated them, first time you walk in is first time you see them, isn't it?
The only difference was we spent more time on doing the design than we would have done if we were doing it over 2 days and doing the staircase and runners and bits. But I'd have liked it if we'd done the runner and stuff as well. So
Just unfortunate.
Just the way it happens. But again, you turn up to jobs and things, time scales change, you've got stuff to do, so you just got to adapt it and crack on, really.
Yeah. Out of the semi-finalists and the finalists, who would you like to see come back? I think I'd like to see Sal come back.
Yeah, definitely Sal, because
he didn't get a chance to show, did he?
No, he's more. You see what he does.
Yeah.
He's more than capable of being on that level. He just had a bad day. Again, pressure. He probably overthinking things.
Probably does you more good that over the year though than if you'd have had an easy time. I reckon he'll learn more off that and come back stronger.
Well, he'll know what he's turning up to, like roughly what he's turning up to. He'll have an idea of how he's got to go about things. He'll know that time scales you've got to get done in time. You can't waste time on overthinking things. So yeah, Sal definitely is more than capable of that level, definitely, from what you see.
Yeah.
Obviously Russell as well, he's another one. He's more than capable of the work you see that he puts out. But competition fitting is completely different to fitting in real life.
Oh yeah.
You've got to be really thinking about what you're doing and your attitude and treating customers, all that type of thing. It's not just about getting a bit of carpet fitted.
No, it's carpet fitting zoomed in times 10.
Sam as well, Sam Sanders. I think he did really well.
Yeah,
I'd like to see him back.
Again, he's more than capable of winning the competition. Looking at his standard of work,
it's just approaching a competition.
I mean, it's his first time, and he's obviously done really well. But I think he'll come back the next time if he has another go, and he'll know what he's turning up to, things he might have done differently, and.
Yeah, it was little things like, I noticed with Sam, his capital was the Queen's Head, which it looked appealing and appropriate for what happened, but he didn't F30 the head. So what the judges were looking for was you needed to F30 those edges.
British standard.
Yeah. So like Sam lost quite a few points because of that. But it's things like that you don't think about and overlook.
Yeah, you're probably overthinking about something.
But when you're cutting that edge, you've got to seal it after, and there is a bit of work in sealing it. So maybe his time was, and he maybe even knew he didn't seal it. But if you've only got that amount of time, you'd be better to finish it than to have not finished it or end up squirting the sealer somewhere you didn't want. But I could imagine to seal that would have been a bit of a job, wouldn't it? With F30 anyway, with all them pieces touching in it.
Because you had to F30 every single
piece, yeah.
I remember looking over and you were doing it, and then I wandered off for quite a bit and looked over again, and you're still doing it.
Yeah.
So
the thing is, the F30's there in front of you, so you know it's there for a reason. You should be using it. All these little bits and pieces that are there for you to.
No one's tricking you out, are they?
They're not trying to trick you, but you've got to be thinking. You've got to be sort of pre-thinking what you're doing.
It's easily to miss things, isn't it?
Things like, there's lots of different bits that I've picked up over the years of knowing, right, that's why they've done that, because they want to see you do this and that type of thing. There's lots of little bits and pieces. You just got to be pre-thinking about what you're doing. Don't just go straight into it, because you'll end up making a mistake and then you'll not have enough material or whatever.
I know. I mean, there is traps. I mean, there's obstacles in a room, but there's two on either end, and it's up to you to decide where you're going to start to stretch. And they're just about how you approach the job as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Johnny Reeves, another. He was good.
Yeah.
I remember Johnny. He used a Dremel to curve the grip around the pipes, and then he used the Dremel where he'd curved it to chamfer the 30-degree angle. So, and I was asking Steve about that, and he said it looks impressive, but he's not gaining any points at all for doing that.
I've always looked at architraves and thought like you could do that with the Dremel, and then you could bang another straight piece of gripper behind that. But basically, to just crunch up 4 cuts is nothing, is it? Once you've done it, you just for the sake of doing all that, you might as well just use what's in your hand at the time. You haven't got to go and get it or plug it in. It's just, I mean, I do see a lot of people using new methods of doing things, and sometimes not everything new is really as good as it's made out to be. I mean, if you've got a hammer in your hand and the nail's there, and you're just doing a couple of architraves, I wouldn't go and get a masonry out of the van. I'd just use nails, because by the time you've gone to the van, you've nailed it, haven't you?
They're just looking for everyday fitting as best as you can by the British standards. It's as simple as that. But LVT next year, I think there's quite a few entries already. What would you ever was you going to enter the LVT, Dan, if you hadn't won this year?
Yeah, I was going to go for it last year, but I didn't get me questions in time. So yeah, I did think about it, and obviously with everything going on, I didn't know if it was going to be running or not. So no, I gave it a miss. But yeah, I think it's something that's going to attract a lot of people because LVT design work is so popular.
Yeah.
You've just got to look on your social media and see how much design work is out there and what people are doing. So
That's what we've been looking at this morning.
Exactly,
we've been looking for jobs that we've looked at and we've copied and kept pictures of. It's all LVT. We've had to go and look for some carpet stuff, which again we didn't find traditional carpet fitting. We found flat weave and runners.
Yeah. I know the freestyle element where you can do a piece of LVT art. I think that's in again this year.
Yeah. That's something. If you're competent at doing design work, that's where you'll be able to just go in and do it, won't it?
Yeah.
If you don't do design work a lot, then that'll hold you up a bit longer, won't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you do see, for instance, Matt Bowles. He can chop up a little corner design in no time at all, can't he? And he just does that all the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, once it's in your head, you can do it. But normal stuff normally comes out all the time, doesn't it? But people who are thinking on a complicated level, they never seem to think on the normal level.
Be interested to see who enters next year.
Yeah.
Be interested to see who goes for it. Because the competition is getting busier and busier and more popular every year, and it gets harder every year as well. Yeah. Have you found that it was harder?
Yeah, looking at the standard of the names that were obviously put through to the semi-final, you're thinking, right, I've heard of him, I've seen his work, and you're thinking, right, okay, you could be up against it here. I mean, I was happy to get through to the final. So this year, if I'd have made the final, I'd been happy with that. Right. Up against the people that were in the competition. But yeah, obviously the finalists, really good quality of work, and I do think every year it is getting harder.
Yeah. I've spoke to Darren Ash as well. He's been a bit et up about it.
I mean, he's done one more year than I have.
Yeah.
So ever since I started, I've been on it with Darren. I think if you're honest with yourself, you know where you've made mistakes or could pick things up.
Yeah.
You can't let it do your head in, can
no,
you?
you can't. You can't let it get to you. But again, like I was saying, it's probably you want it too much, and that's putting you off.
Yeah.
If you'd have gone about it like a normal job every day to day, he wouldn't be thinking that. He wouldn't have that pressure. But yeah, I think maybe some people it does get to them a little bit too much. Like I've done it to myself. Yeah. So obviously, first year you really you put pressure on yourself, and then you're not making mistakes. So yeah, I've done it, but I think if you want it too much, it affects the way that you come across to the judges, and obviously the performance that you're putting forward as well. Yeah.
In the semi-finals, if I was betting on it, I'd have put my money on Darren. He was that confident in the semi-finals and nice and relaxed, but I don't know. But to let it eat away at your inside, it questions. Should he have a break from it?
I've come away from there and bent my Ford logo in the middle of the steering wheel. Had to get another van to get away from it.
It's just a competition. But Harrogate was.
That was how I got over it though.
Keith Moon in your van. But Harrogate was a success this year. It was busy.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, you want to see much of it.
Didn't see anything.
To be honest, I didn't see much, but the odd times I could get away for 10 minutes and walk around, it were really busy. It was shut on the Monday because of the Queen's funeral, but Tuesday's usually quiet, and Tuesday were really busy.
Day,
So.
I mean, it wasn't flat out, but there was a constant flow of people anyway.
It
was busy when you was on the stall, wasn't it, on the stand?
You was on the demo stand for Fitter this year. That was the photos I've seen, and when I walked over, were really busy. The Fitter of the Year stand constantly had crowds there.
Yeah, plenty of people coming along there.
It was a good show. It's the best show I've been to, I think.
Right, yeah, it was a success.
Yeah. And it was their 60th anniversary.
60th anniversary, yeah. Over the last, I can't say 4 weeks, I think it's been about five weeks since last time we did this. So have you seen anything, what's caught your eye over the last month?
Well, I've seen a couple of things. Yeah, I've seen the post by Sarah Daly McBrien, which was a King Arthur logo into some LVT.
Yeah.
I've seen a job by Sanders Carpet Edging, which was a pink flat weave Roger Oates, wasn't it? Oh no, sorry, Sam Sanders was the herringbone edged one.
Yeah.
She's it's his wife what does the banding. She's really good, really good.
Yeah, she is good. Yeah.
She does all the banding and Sam fits
Sam does the fitting. Yeah. And I've also seen the pink one was Carpet Edging UK.
That was the flat weave. Was it the Roger Oates?
You're going to put some photos up, aren't you?
Yeah. I've seen. Back to the Victorian LVT. I keep getting drawn to this Victorian style LVT. Dean White, he did a Hervey Maria, the black and white Victorian look, with the bent.
Really nice around the toilet and bits and pieces. And I think he'd done it without the fixtures in, so that's quite hard to get that border perfect without actually having it sat there to scribe off of.
Right.
So yeah, done a really nice job on that.
Yeah,
he does a lot of nice LVT design work.
He does, Dean. Yeah, he's a good fitter. Also, David Ford again. He did the basket weave in Art Select.
Yeah.
Another basket weave. It's funny out of Ireland, you don't see many fitters on the scene, do you? There's only like I can think of David Ford.
Yeah, I mean you see a lot of his work. I mean I've got one of his other ones as well which I picked out. So obviously this last month he's done a lot of nice design LVT work. So yeah, really obviously looks like a good fitter and does some nice stuff.
Really good fitter. I think every month I pick something up of his because it's something what catches my eye. And then Berg James, he's done. He's never fitted LVT before. He's carpets, vinyls. This is his first LVT he's done. Herringbone in a hallway with a border. It's impressed me, to be honest. It looks pretty good. I can't find any faults with
especially for your first LVT job.
Yeah.
So.
You haven't started with an easy one, have you?
Everything's LVT at the minute. Is it what percentage are you doing of herringbone?
I mean herringbone every week.
Yeah.
And like most people, it's so popular, and I think most people have had enough of it now because it just takes so much longer and your time scales, everything like that. But yeah, it looks impressive when it's done, and it's obviously impressive because a lot of the customers are asking for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, still doing loads and loads. I can't see it slowing up anytime soon with a herringbone. But obviously the one I picked was the Carndine Heritage by Craig Cottrell, which is a really nice design, especially the detail around the ball nose. There's a lot of work involved in that. That looks really good.
What else have you seen?
The other one I've got Marcus Insall, which is the Carndine basket weave.
Yeah.
So he's guillotined that all up himself, made the pattern. Again, a lot of work goes into that to produce that type of floor.
How long do you think it would have taken to guillotine all that up?
Days, yeah. If he's been rebeveling all the edges, setting all the templates up, he's got days, I'd have thought, cutting that up. But it looks impressive. It looks good in the end, and it's not the sort of thing that everyone is producing and they can't go and get it off the shelf and get it done.
No,
so
there's a bit of dedication there in front of that guillotine with piles of tiles either side.
I've done it before. You're cutting up herringbones, you're cutting up patterns, and you think, oh, will it ever end? But yeah, it's worth it in the end.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes
Makes
it is.
a good photo.
Yeah, that's what you do it for, is the photo at the end. But yeah, you do put some effort into producing that.
Have you anything else?
So on the wood side of things, one called Black Duck Flooring. I've seen that one on Instagram, and again that's a herringbone, different coloured, engineered wood flooring. Another one is for a foreign person on Instagram, Victor Parquet. He does some really nice oak work, oak medallion works, borders. I've been following him for a little while, and he does some really, really good wood work.
You do quite a bit of wood, don't you, Dan?
Yes, yeah. I mean, I do a bit of everything. But these two, follow on Instagram. I've been following that Victor Parquet for quite a while. He does some really nice oak work, wood borders, medallions, all sorts of designs and bits and pieces in wood. And yeah, really impressed with what I see.
Where's he from?
I'm not sure. I think it's Sweden or one of those European countries, but yeah, really nice work.
Wood's massive over the European countries.
But yeah, some really nice designs, really nice border works and bits and pieces. I think he must be sponsored by Festool as well, because a lot of his stuff's Festool sponsored posts and that type of thing. So yeah, it looks really...
Must be loaded then.
Well, yeah, it must have a lot of money.
Did they arrest you for that sexual assault or later on?
No, I got away with it. I couldn't prove it. Right, training centres. We'll start off with Fitter. It looks like Fitter's got a busy month coming up. They've got the basic carpet course. That's the 31st of October in Culcoddy. That's for a 4-day course. They've got the intermediate carpet course, 7th of November. That's also a 4-day course. That's at Loughborough. They've got the intermediate 21st of November, 4 days in Culcoddy. The naturals course for alternative flooring, that's the 16th of November, 2 days at Loughborough. They've got the 1-day bullnose workshop, the 9th of November, that's at Loughborough. The Cap and Cove, 4th of November, 1-day course at Loughborough. The commercial vinyl, basic and intermediate, that's a 4-day course, the 31st of October. LVT basic, 28th of November at Culcoddy. Intermediate wood, 23rd of November. Sand and seal wood, 21st of November. And subfloor prep, 11th of November. And all 3 of those are at Loughborough. What have you got at Floor Skills, Dan?
You finished, mate? So yeah, we've got floor skills, ones I could find. They've got subfloor prep level 1, 7th of November. Commercial vinyl level 2, 21st to 23rd of November. Carpet fitting level 1 and 2, 21st to 24th of November. Laminate and engineered wood level 1, 7th to 9th of November. And that's all I can find for floor skills. And then you've got their open day, haven't you?
Yeah, Matt's asked me to mention his open day. The 21st of July 2023 will be by far the biggest open day event in the trade next to Harrogate, along with Floor Skills is doubling in size. Tickets can be purchased through the Floor Skills website. Did you go the last one?
I didn't go the last one. I got tickets for this one, so I brought me tickets. So it'd be interesting to see what they're doing up there.
It was a good day that last year.
It looked good, and I'm interested to see what they're doing with this new part, which is obviously doing at the moment. So it'd be interesting to see what it looks like when it's all done.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We'll be there. Have you anything from Paddy's?
I have got from Paddy. Paddy's like me, does it nice and simple. He's got it all on one photograph, which Brian will put on the video. He's got stair rods courses, that's 1-day courses. He's got his herringbone masterclass in LVT and design floors as well. The list of courses it will be showing up about now.
And that's MN Floor Training.
Yeah, it's Paddy McNicholas at MN Floor Training, Wolverhampton.
Training's massive at the minute, isn't it? Absolutely massive.
You've got so many options now, haven't you?
Yeah.
I mean, if there's something you want to learn, pretty much you can go and pick it up. It's
What, from flat weave?
What I'd like to see a course on flat weave.
We'd like to come to it as well. So
we after you did a bit for Fitter.
Yeah.
And then after you, we got Danny Latimer in. We thought, Danny, cracking fitter, young lad, dead keen. Get him start doing the naturals and then see if we can introduce him on doing a flat weave course. But the instructing weren't for him, so
I think the interest is there for a flat weave course, definitely. Otherwise, we'll have to start one upstairs and.
I keep getting the last 12 months have been asked more than ever to do flat weave because it's coming popular. But
there's so many pictures floating around there.
There's
now
nowhere to learn it.
There's not, no, and a lot of it is you've got to pick it up on site practice, and it's an expensive material. You don't want to be practicing with it. So, and a lot of the people are getting paid well. They don't want to be showing the secrets.
It's like a secret within the industry.
Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of it, and I'm the only one in the area pretty much. There's a couple of others, but. Yeah.
Fair play though, there's something to be said for keeping it a secret, I think.
Yeah. So
especially in the flooring trade, trying to keep a secret is
So you'll not want yours a bit.
Well, I mean, in a specialist field, I mean, information's available for everyone, but it's really keep for the specialists, isn't it? I mean, there is you do it yourself, as you can do most things.
Yeah.
You can't stop them. Some of them people are clever people, and they can just watch you do something and copy it. But basically, in a trade, you do want to keep your secrets to yourself, I think. I think you're silly to blow it out the water and show every Tom, Dick and Harry how to do it. I mean, anyone in the industry, I don't mind helping anyone in the industry, and I know they wouldn't mind helping me. But as far as the wider world goes, go on your own course.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. There should be a course for flatweave.
Yeah.
Because it, like I said, it's a
Yeah,
popular thing.
It should
but
be, and I'm surprised there's now with all the bits that are floating around.
I think there's so much
money.
money in fitting it, no one can be bothered to teach it.
Yeah.
Also, some breaking news in the flooring industry. CP Assessments and Sean Baston of Pertic Company. I briefly spoke to David Russell yesterday. He's invited us down because they've got these real life rooms. What they're teaching in. So we're going to go down there and have a film down there and see what they're up to.
Well, I've got more important information than that.
What?
The silver tape machine's broke. They're not going to fix it. Some old life is ruined.
I went doing some demos at Interfloor a couple of weeks ago, and I got talking to one of the like managers there, and they're on about the Speed Cat. When they've sold all the ones what they have now, they're not making any more.
Oh really?
So because I said the Speed Cat's a crucial part of the toolkit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I can't fit a carpet without a Speed Cat.
No, once you get used to using it, yeah.
So
I mean, the Roberts run is good as well, isn't it? But the Speed Cat did a few different things. The Roberts Tucker is just the Roberts Tucker, isn't it? But
yeah.
I do find the Roberts Tucker does run down a wall nice, and it's quite good if you've got low lips that you don't want to be trying to tuck to. You can feed it in. So the Speed Cat did a couple. You could tuck, you could crease, you can do a few things with the Speed Cat. But I think the Roberts runner is good for tucking. I quite like that. It's got stuff on the wheels at the minute. I need to clean it up. Well, you know, it's gone along a black wall and it's got black on the wheels. But the Speed Cat, yeah, it's quite a small thing. It's quite useful on stairs. It is good as for creasing. I mean, creasing the thing always aids you in tucking it afterwards, doesn't it? Because you've cracked the back.
It's a solid build tool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you ain't got to worry about the wheels falling off or anything like that. You know what you. Yeah, it's nice and solid, and you get a good crease on the carpet. So yeah, if they're not making them, really, we'd be looking at something else, didn't we?
They said it's because of the price increase on the materials, but I said...
Yeah, but it's a tool you buy. I don't care how much it is. If you use it as a tool, you'd pay it, wouldn't you?
Well, I said, what I did now, 70 quid. If it went to £140, I'd still buy one. If mine broke tomorrow and it were £400, I'd still buy one.
Yeah.
But I've got one of the old first original ones Tim made with the adjustable...
And if you think about a tool, if it's £800 and you've had it for 4 years, well, it was £200 a year, and how much did it earn you that year? That's the thing you got to realise, isn't it? If you buy a good tool, it earns money for you. It's nice to have something good, but essentially it earns money for you. So
get ready, they'll start knocking them out 500 quid now, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
You've done it now, mate.
I think they should be £19.99.
Well, I've had mine about 15-20 years.
I've had mine about 4 years, so I mean, how much was it? 60 or 70 quid? Even
when
for 4 years, it was a bargain.
Yeah. But yeah, it'd be a shame to see that go.
Yeah.
Trade organisations, what's happening within the NICF, the master fitter assessment in naturals. It's just on the verge of being released. There's just some little niggly things with the paperwork and the timings, so that will be released any time now. Also, NICF, I can't say too much about it yet, it's not confirmed, but we're teaming up with a manufacturer and we're going into some home magazines, because quite a few members have mentioned
a lot of the members, you always see them saying you should be advertising in home magazines to general public, that type of thing. Obviously,
it's the price.
It's a lot of money,
costs a fortune,
and it has to work if you're spending that much money, really.
Yeah, even we've looked into it, and half a page is like thousands.
Yeah.
So the NICF have they got a deal with the magazine to give it a try, but since then a manufacturer's approached us, so we're going to have a look at teaming up with them and then advertising NICF fitters in some home magazines. and make the general public more aware of the NICF and the fitting standards and things like that. Also, the CFA, Contract Flooring Association, they've just launched a project called Future Fitters. What it is, it's they've piloted it. Richard Catt and Sean Wadsworth, they've gone into some local schools just to make awareness to school leavers on coming into the flooring industry, because you know what I mean, do you ever hear anybody going, when I leave school I won't be a carpet fitter? It's either, oh, I'm working with my dad, he's a carpet fitter. Yeah. So it's like, I try and get my lad into it, he wanted to be an electrician. It's always, I want to be a plumber, I want to be a joiner, electrician, something.
He's got
like
the right idea, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, yeah. So
it's got us to sweep his bits of wire up at the end.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, they've gone into schools, just telling them on what's involved in the flooring industry, what sort of money they'll be starting on, and then what sort of money you can make, and the career choice in that. I've actually volunteered to do it as well, so I think that's a really good idea. Is it something like you consider doing, something like that? Do you think it's a good idea?
It is a good idea, yeah. And it is a good trade, isn't it?
It is a good trade, yeah. And I think if they know about it early on, they can be thinking, oh, actually, there's some money to be earned doing this.
Yeah. It's the path you take as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get carpet fitters and floor layers, they hate the job, they just do it for a job, they just do it to make money, but then you get the other side.
It's a lifestyle, isn't it?
Yeah. You get a bit of passion behind it, and you enjoy doing your job.
And they're the ones...
They're the ones you want, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to get it in everything. You're going to get your people that just want to earn their money and go home.
Yeah, and I don't think that the money in the people who want to do it, I know that you want the money, but the people who really want to do it, the money is a side thing. The money comes anyway, doesn't it? But they're more interested in the job than the money.
Yeah.
But I mean, essentially, we're all there for the money. It is a job. And this is when you're doing a job. You can go into a square room and spend 4 hours on it if you wanted, but it's probably not going to come out any different than if you'd gone about it in a system and spent an hour and a half on it. I sometimes see people who've done something marvellous and it's took 8 hours, and I think that it would have really only took 4. So the timing with things is, once you learn your job, the timing is what makes it more effective, isn't it? That once you know how to do it, it's just a system. Yeah. You walk in and you see a system, don't you?
Well, I think that's a good idea by the CFA. Here's the thing with the CFA, they're that kind of, not many people, like especially on social media, know about them. They're like in the background, but the things the CFA do are really effective for the flooring industry.
Yeah. And they're big in the contract.
Contract side of things.
So yeah, I'm up for that. Like I said, I've volunteered if they need help with that. But yeah, that's it for trade organisations. Right, our tool giveaway, the Fento pads. As soon as we get up to 2,000 subscribers, we're giving them away. We're not far off now.
No.
I've just had a look now, and it's 1,900 exactly. So another 100 to go, and then we can give those away.
In the meantime,
I'm giving away an Invisi-Seamer.
Is that the one you won at Harrogate?
It's the one I used, mate.
So the one you used to win?
No, it's the one I won. I've got 2 or 3 of them already, so I thought we'll give it away.
This is the full version. Yeah. It's got the selvage trimmer and everything on it, hasn't it?
The proper one.
Yeah, the proper one. Yeah, you can cut both seams with this one. It overlaps, can't it? It's got the selvage trimmer on it and a wider one. So we're going to do that before the Fentos, might as well, aren't we?
Yeah. What we'll do? We did a video on how to use the Invisi-Seamer. What I'm going to do is repost that up, and then if you like the video and comment Invisi-Seamer, we'll pull your name out of a hat within the next week or so.
It's a useful tool.
Yeah.
Good thing.
Do you use an Invisi-Seamer? What do you use it for?
Taking out bows or skews in the carpets. Once you've done your row finder, when you put them together, if you have got a little bow or something, then just use that to trim it out. Obviously, carpet border work, you wouldn't be able to do carpet border work without one, I don't think.
Well, not as fast as you can.
Not as fast as you can. And obviously, the design I done for the competition was all cut into the border with a cut down Invisi-Seamer. So they've got their place. I wouldn't cut down a normal join with one, but they've got their place for taking out bows and skews and for border work, definitely.
That's the main reason I use it for. Sometimes you run a row and it's bored, and then your plan B is the Invisicema.
Yeah.
That's got me out of so much trouble.
Yeah, perfect for that type.
It always happens on the expensive carpets as well.
So it's not bad on an end-on join, is it?
Yeah, yeah. I know.
All right on an end-on.
Yeah, doorways,
Yeah.
seaming up doorways, that type of thing, perfect for that.
So yeah, we'll put we'll repost the video back up. Just comment on it and like it, and then in the next week we'll pull a name out and get it posted off to you. But anyway, Dan, thanks for coming down.
Yeah,
good
cheers,
to
Dan.
see you.
Yeah,
And
see you,
once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much, mate. Good to see you again.
Hard lines, Dan. You've had your fur on.
Thanks for watching.
And we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Ta-ra.
Cheers.